Show more about that money, what we get into. Show more about that money, get residuals. Show more.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. We go ooh la la. She go ooh la la. We go ooh la la. They go ooh la la. Hey, ah wee wee. Ooh la la. Hey, ooh la la.
Looking for ends like I lost a friend. Jump out of my bed like when I ran. You can hold the hand.
Way to keep the pad when we Callistico. Keep us in your thoughts. You know the vibes. What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. That be me. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then don't be shy. Please, please, come on in. Over here, we deal with the sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sounds like something you can rock with, then before you exit and take your ass up out of here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. And if it's not your first time, and you've been rocking with the channel since I started this shit, then we appreciate you. But you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. We in the end game now. We is in the end game, folks. As for the last 2 days, I was in the time stone going through the different altercations and variations of how the Stephen A. and KWAMEBROWN shit was going to play out. And I only seen one way out of the 641 ways that I seen this shit ending was Stephen A. going to come out with a win. And you know what that one way was? With him apologizing, saying, you know what? My bad. For the last X amount of years, I've been doing XYZ, doing the most, doing too much. Didn't realize I caused you that much, you know what I mean? Anguish, talking about you in the bad light, trying to mess your bag up. My bad, bro. And in the future, moving forward, I'm not going to do it that way no more. Everybody would have came out like respectable, honorable, honor, like the movie, yeah, like Dame Dash and my uncle and them. On up, yeah, that part, we would have looked at you like, hi, my G, I can rock with you. Because keeping the buck over here on POPAVIST TV, y'all know, what's the slogan? Besides unscripted, authentic, and all that. Oh, yeah, over here, I deal in full transparency. That means you can see me if you're not hiding. Because my shit is open. When you look through the lens, yeah, I am who I say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Like Eminem, yeah, that part. So I rock with Stephen A. And y'all see the picture, I met Stephen A. You know what I mean? Met him in Houston, All-Star Weekend. People I was with didn't even know who he was. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it like that, like he was a nobody. He was on ESPN, and that's when Skip was still on the show, before Max Kellerman. And I'm like, oh shit, that's Stephen A. You know what I mean? Went up, hollered at him like, you know, what's up? Because he's safe from Queens and all that. Harlem in the building. Went up to him, and then my other guy was with him. He was like, oh, word, that's homie from the joint. I'm like, yeah. We both took a picture with him, and then after the picture, we started kicking it with him. I had questions. I'm a fan of First Take. I'm not going to lie. So I'm like, yo, what's up with Skip? Is he always like this and woo, woo, woo? And when I tell you Stephen A. was cursing like a motherfucker, I couldn't believe it. Like, you know, and I'm saying that I wasn't shocked and amazed, like when you put the beat on. But, you know, obviously the TV persona, in my opinion, was different when he was kicking it with us. He like, y'all niggas from New York? Like, that's how he was talking. Like, oh, what's up? Well, I'm going to be, forget he said he was going to be doing something in Harlem at the Schomburg Library. So we talked for a few minutes, you know what I mean? More than just a quick picture and I'm out like he stayed there and talked with us. You know what I mean? My guy Pep that was with us, you know, he kind of brocky, tall. He looked like an athlete, you know what I mean? So maybe he felt comfortable standing there with us, you know what I mean? And Stephen A is taller than me, you know what I mean? I'm not that tall. You know what I mean? I know the camera, they say make you look 10 pounds heavier or whatever. But, you know, I'm only 5'11" and a half. Like, you know what I mean? Give me that 6 feet, yeah. 6 feet distance. So, like I said, he was cool. And he was like, yo, I'm going to be doing the function at the library. Y'all should come through. You know, not like we as guests or something, but just, I guess, get more people to come through. It was supposed to be something for the community, which I didn't go. I'm not sure what I was doing those next couple of days. But the point is, I met him, you know what I mean? I got a little gauge of how he is, obviously on TV, and then in the real life. And like I said, he was saying nigga like crazy, just talking to us regularly, like whatever, you know what I mean? So, you know, I guess you get caught up is what I'm saying on like how they do their job. You know, when they're critiquing the players, no matter if it's NFL, baseball, hockey, or whatever, you don't really, I guess, pay attention to now like that Kwame, you know, that he's shining a light or exposing that they're not just talking sports and analytics. Sometimes it is personal jabs. Sometimes it is this, and they get their little digs in for fun and for shock value to get you to tune in. And that's some of the reason why I was tuned in too. I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I don't know if that make me bad or not. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? But to see him come out and say, you know, we've been talking about this man for 20 plus years, 20 years or whatever. Now he out talking, you know, saying fighting back or saying what he got to say. Fuck it. Let him say what he got to say. I'm all for it. Like, that's what he said. 2 weeks go by, damn near. 10 days, 12 days. Then for you to, you know, come out, do the promo, like, oh, you wanted my attention. Nah, he didn't want your attention. That's the whole thing about it. Like, this brother didn't want your attention. He didn't want it then, and he didn't want it now. And for you to condescendingly say, like, oh, well, now you got it, and nobody's scared, and watch on my show later, you know what I mean, on ESPN Plus, I'm going like, I thought he was going to come with the fire. Like, really, he really should have just went on his personal platform. He could have did that shit on his Twitter account or something like that and just had a couple of words. But to make it a big spectacle, only to come out with that shit was a dud. Like, that shit was whack. Like, keeping it a buck. Like, that shit was, I thought he was going to come with something else, the way he was marketing it. Like, you marketing promotion, and like, this shit was about to be the next thing. Come out. That shit wasn't no lean back. That shit wasn't no in the club. That shit wasn't no hard knock life. Like, that shit wasn't no put your hands where my eyes could see. That shit wasn't no gin and juice. That shit wasn't no documentary. Like, I could go on and on. I'm talking about the hits. Yeah, the hit song. That shit wasn't no hit, bro. That shit wasn't no hit. That shit wasn't no hit 'em up. That shit wasn't no go against all odds. That shit was trash. That shit was El Hot Gabido. Like, sprinkle the Gabido. And I don't know how, I just really got with Kwame. I know I did that a few times, know what I mean? It is what it is. Go back and check the credits of the other videos I did. But I'm just having fun with it right now. But that's when I'm doing the moist dessert. Like, when you sprinkling the garbage on top of the shit, know what I mean? The sugar, try to make it presentable. Yeah, that's not mama's cooking. That's when you sprinkling the moist dessert on shit. Like, I done did that a few times before even seeing Kwame Brown's platform. But it is what it is. Great minds think alike, I guess. But the point is, in addition to the basketball, like, you know what I mean? And I've been seeing a lot of channels now, because this shit happened last night. Oh, where I've been in the Mind Stone, like I told y'all, trying to figure this shit out. You know what I mean? Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. So with him mentioning the get along, go along gang, like, that should have me with the side eye. Like, you proving this man, everything he's saying, you proving right. You're supposed to be more smarter than that, more calculated than that, because you sound very intelligent. You say so, you know, that's what he got known for, you know, the loud outbursts and saying the illmatic words and shit that, you know, a lot of us regular common folks ain't never heard before, or the words we not using in everyday, you know, language. We just talking regular. Like, we don't got to go through the orthodox metamorphosis and, you know, the space come down and the ship emerges, and we don't got to go through all that. Like, you can go on expeditiously with T.I. and talk like that. You know what I mean? Niggas in the hood just talking regular. So it's funny. It's entertaining. Then you got comedians come out and they make fun, or they do, what they call them shits, paradoxes or whatever, you know, when they making fun with the big words and all that. And it's funny. Like I said, it's entertainment. It's big entertainment. It's big business. Like Nino Brown said, this is big business. And in the words of Gladiator, you know, Russell Crowe, are you not entertained? Like, are you not entertained? So we know a lot of this shit is for shock value, and it's to get us to be like, oh, you know what I mean? But when you see him bring up the Charlemagnes, like, brought this nigga whole family up, like, you know what I mean? I ain't know nothing about his family, not nothing, thanks to Charlemagne. When you get a Matt Barnes, a.k.a., you know what I mean, with the good hair now, you know what I mean? And that's Kwame Brown words. Talking about you could go suck a sausage and eat a Frank and all that. What? Like, oh yeah, like as if we were standing next to each other, you know, that's hands and feet, trampoline on your ass, or in the process of me trying to, you know what I mean, get my shit off, or you disrespecting, you may end up whipping my ass. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to lose, yeah. I understand where he's coming from. Jackson, you know, the one person in your life is dirt, your life been dirt. Oh no, so they was talking about the nigga, not only just talking basketball, because they not just playing basketball, they not just talking basketball. They making personal assaults and assassination of character is being slang all through the mud. So what are you talking about, Stephen A? The only thing that he said that I thought was accurate, in my opinion, is Dr. Boyce Watkins, who I do like, I do rock with. I follow his channel. I like his platform. We need smart brothers. We need people to go against the machine and the system, as Kwame Brown is doing. And in the video I seen of Dr. Boyce Watkins talking about Kwame, the only thing I seen wrong with what he did is that he didn't get on the bat line. Like, you could just get on the bat line. I don't want to hear you can't get the number, the number is disconnected and none of that. Because Kwame Brown, when he answered, and then he answered again, he like, just like you called the next day or you emailed the next day, you could have did all that prior to that, for you to get on your platform, which is a big platform in my opinion. And he said he cool with Charlemagne. Can't knock people for their relations. And like he said, you may have two individuals that you cool with at the same time. It doesn't make you playing both sides. And I hate when people try to do that. It's like, an example, I got a man, right? I introduce him to another man, you know what I mean? Then they become cool. Then something happens between them or whatever, and they tell you like, well, you gotta stop messing with them. Like, nah, bro. Me and his relationship is fine. Me and your relationship is fine till you do some fuck shit. So just because I'm cool with you and I'm cool with him, I don't gotta choose sides. This shit's not a war, and we not, you know, we don't gotta be at each other's throat like that. So when Dr. Boyce Watkins is saying, nah, you could be cool with this person and cool with this person because, you know, we have a right to do that. It's not like, oh, you got to jump on this side. Nah, I definitely don't rock with that. I'm not a yes man nigga, so I'm not going to be up here like, yes, sir, master, and yes, 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 yes. No. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be able to do it. No can do, like the song, yeah. So the only thing that I think that he did wrong, because he didn't say anything wrong. So Stephen A. Smith is right about that. Or as they say, Sash, calling him Sash now, whatever. He wasn't wrong about that. To my opinion, I listened to what he said. He didn't say anything against him. He just was saying this is how they can do the fuck shit that they be doing to people by doing this. He should have just called him and said that. Like, listen, bro, I like what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. He was praising him, you know what I mean? In my opinion. That's the only thing that he didn't do. And because of that, Kwame is like, you know, you could have called me like you did the next day. That's the good calling. And yes, this is my new mug. I just got it yesterday. So we enjoying the new muggeroni, you know what I mean? Tony, yeah, that's Dr. Strange that says that. He like, you know, I can't rock with you for that now, you know what I mean? Because you did it in that way as opposed to doing it the right way. I think he can overlook that, and he should overlook it. Maybe it may take him a few days. Maybe he won't. Again, he's his own man. He's going to do what he want to do. But I do think brothers need to do more of this instead of doing more of this. But Stephen A., that was a weak argument. I'm actually really surprised that that's all you could come up with after 2 weeks. So however many days that it was, And that's all you had was the bloopers. And then you're like, I got more. Like, yeah, all players in the NBA got that. And y'all know I'm a betting man. I don't have much, but I got $1,000. Yeah, $1,000 for anybody that could say, oh, it's a basketball player that can't be done on. Yeah, I got 1,000. And I'll honor the bet. I'll honor the bet. Show me a player that don't got that been in the league for a year. Got to have some game tape for you the ball to go. Oh, that's why they got Shaq and the Fool, JaVale McGee, like, and other people that been on there mad times. That's why they got that. It is bloopers in NBA. It's bloopers on the movie sets. It's bloopers everywhere. It's bloopers in some of y'all lives. Some of y'all lives is a blooper. You just don't know it yet. Like, you know what I mean? Keep it a buck. So I ain't going to give too more on that, but we going to be back. Today is Friday. Happy Friday. Like I said, I've been busy. Wednesday night, we was at a little nice fashion event, you know what I mean, model show, whatever. A lot of good designers. I met a lot of good people. This Memorial Weekend, for those that celebrate, stay safe out there. They on the drinking and driving. City's opening back up. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. Stay with the eye open. Stay prayed up. Be on your P's and Q's. You already know you get left in these streets doing some dumb shit. But you know, with that being said, it's your boy, POPAVIST. That be me. POPAVIST TV. That's my show. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, so sometimes we might fuck up a little bit. We authentic, that's for you to go check and do your doxing and all that. Yeah, we authentic, yeah, that's for you to go, you know what I mean? That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.